Okay, let's see if this starts from the beginning. It does. I'll bring this over here. What up, what up, what up, what up? What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Hope everybody's day been going well. Mine's went pretty smooth, man. Nice day. Got paid pretty nicely. Okay, on my project I did. You know what I'm saying? So I'm happy about that. I found my stuff that I've been looking for so long. So that was a good feeling anyway. All right, and here we are. Okay. So what is going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Tonight we are going to react to Mom Discovers Her 12-Year-Old Son's Horrifying Secret. This is by, what is this again? Yeah, EMU Crime Storytime. And we've watched quite a few videos from them before, and they've been quite interesting. Very interesting. We used quite twice, girl. Gotta work on that. But nonetheless, y'all, we're here to watch and react. So here we go. Without further ado. Oh, wait, hold on. I went to your ass. I went to Panera. Okay, and got me a apple. Okay. Gotta have those apples. And I got me a turkey and ham sandwich. So I'm about to chow down on this while I watch this video, y'all. I'm so hungry. I haven't ate since 12. What time is it in the West Coast? It's 7:08 p.m. So yeah, your girl's about to throw down. All right. Without further ado, here we go, y'all. Let me turn my headphones on. Hold on. Make sure that's cool. All right, and boom. All right.
Was she home or no? You're definitely home? Because I don't want to catch you in a lie. Did you hear a snap? Did you hear a pop? I'm afraid. What am I gonna do? Go ahead and smash into the.
Ooh, that looks so good.
On the second time.
At 5:30 p.m. on March 14th, 2011, staff at St. Luke's Hospital in Jacksonville, Florida were faced with a harrowing situation. 2-year-old David Galarraga arrived at their facility limp and unresponsive. He required immediate and specialized care. But his mother's explanation about what happened left hospital staff with more questions than answers. Were his injuries the result of a terrible accident? Or was there a more disturbing story behind David's condition? Police were called as a precaution and began interviewing the family to better understand what happened. Soon, a troubling case filled with lies and half-truths would unfold. One so unfathomable that it would launch a landmark case in Florida's criminal justice system. As the toddler received medical aid, police brought his mother, Bianella Susana, and his elder brother, 12-year-old Christian Fernandez, to the station to dig deeper into what really happened to 2-year-old David. The following footage has mostly never been seen before. Because David and Christian were minors, the police station has made redactions to the footage.
He's so young.
Before I talk to you, I'm just going to go over a few things with you, okay? These are called your constitutional rights. And I know you're 12 years old, right? When's your birthday? Okay, so you turned 12.
13.
Oh, you're 13 now?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So you're 13 years old.
I'm 12. And
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're 12. Okay. All right. So I want to explain these to you to where you can understand them.
As investigators chat with Christian, they know his age may prove to be a challenge. Still, because they're questioning him, they read him his rights. In Florida, police can question children without their parents' permission, and they can also do so without contacting their parent or guardian. A child can always refuse to be questioned, which is why the officers are careful to explain what each statement means. If it can be proven later that Christian didn't fully understand his rights, what he reveals in this interview may not be admissible in court.
And I just need you to sign here that you understand them. You have nice cursive. My son's working on his.
While the investigator works on building rapport with Christian, more details from the mother and son's initial interview at the hospital come in. According to police reports, Bianella showed a surprising lack of emotion when doctors explained the gravity of David's injuries at the hospital. Instead, she apparently told police she had been through worse.
What?
But once she's brought in for questioning, the reality of the situation appears to hit her a bit harder.
You suffered.
As police questioned Bianella, they soon realized that something might be missing from her story, but nothing would prepare them for the appalling information she was holding back.
So, tell me a little bit about tonight. I understand that, were you home when this incident happened? What time did all this occur?
A little bit after 4.
After 4? Okay. And who was home when this happened?
Everybody was home.
How long after did you know about the incident?
When he called me.
Okay, when he called you? On the phone?
No, in the house.
Okay.
According to Bianella, Christian ran into the room for help after David fell from the top of his bunk bed. When Bianella rushed to his side, she found David unresponsive.
So, when did you immediately run in there?
Mm-hmm.
And what'd you say?
He did so like and put like some ice on stuff.
Okay.
When police took a closer look at the family's 2-bedroom apartment, they found a grisly scene. In the bedroom shared by the 3 eldest children, they discovered a blood stain on the carpet next to a school backpack, along with more blood and vomit throughout the bedroom. Baby wipes and a diaper were found on the bottom bunk bed, along with red stains on blankets, pillows, and the floor. Additional stains were found on the cabinet and shower curtain in the bathroom. David's injuries don't look good, and the more information the police can give the doctors, the better. This means they must rely heavily on the only witness, Christian.
And tonight, you guys were in your room, just you and David?
I'm so scared to figure out what this little boy did to his little brother. It's obvious. He did something. Look at his body language. Oh, have mercy.
Was other brother and sister in there?
Mm-hmm.
So all y'all were
No,
in there?
I think it was just me and him too.
Just y'all two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. What was your mom doing when this happened?
I don't know.
Okay.
Maybe I'm driving.
Was she home or no?
I'm not sure where she was.
Tell me a little bit about tonight. I understand that, were you home when this incident happened?
While Bianella originally claimed that she was in the kitchen during David's fall, Christian's version of events didn't even place her in the apartment. He then recalled what happened in the moments after David fell, explaining that he laid his brother on the bottom bunk while he tried to get help.
And then I called my mom.
And what'd you tell her?
That he got hit with that ladder climbing up.
However, this is once again a different story, making it unclear what actually happened to David. Initially, Bianella told investigators at the hospital that Christian was flipping through TV channels with David just before the incident occurred. In this brief moment of distraction, David climbed to the top of Christian's 5'2" bunk bed ladder, but the ladder suddenly shifted out of place, causing David to fall to the floor and hit his head.
And then what did she do when she came home?
She cleaned him. And then she went to the hospital. I cleaned him and changed his clothes.
Was she crying?
Mm-hmm.
So what time do you think you called her?
Like almost like 8 minutes after.
And how long did it take her to get home?
A couple of minutes.
In light of this new information, detectives press Bianella to see if she changes her story to match the one Christian is now telling.
And you were home? Okay. You were definitely home? Because I don't want to catch you in a lie. Because there's no reason to lie about something that you don't need to lie about. I'm going to ask you again. Were you home when this occurred?
No, I had gone to the bank.
Okay. Were you home when this occurred?
No.
Okay. So you weren't in the kitchen when this happened?
No.
Okay. So you screwed up when you said he called me. He called you on the phone. And you were at the bank? Who was with you?
I was by myself.
Sure enough, Bianella backpedals. She had in fact left her 12-year-old son alone and in charge of his 3 siblings. As a single mother of 4 children, she often relied on her eldest Christian to help keep the household running smoothly.
So he called you, and how long did it take you to get home?
I went right away. I mean, I went to the ATM, and then afterwards I went back home.
When Bianella returned home, she found the same scene she described to investigators earlier, her 2-year-old boy unconscious. But this time, Christian reveals another shocking element that stuns the detectives.
So you said that she got on the computer
up, Barb?
before she went to the hospital?
No, she was on the phone and the computer.
Okay. You know what she was looking up?
No.
Maybe
like a hospital to go.
Oh, okay. So how long were you guys at home before you left to go to the hospital?
About 40 minutes.
40 minutes?
Police are stunned. Instead of calling 911 or rushing her unconscious child to the hospital,
Hold on. Wait a minute. She said she came home, found her son unconscious, and it took her 40 minutes to leave to the hospital to help her get her son some help. Yeah, that's a little weird. That's a little
Bianella
weird.
decided to wait it out and see what happened. Once 2-year-old David did arrive at the hospital, his condition was so bleak that he was airlifted to another for specialized care. All it took was one look at David for the medical staff to know something wasn't right about this bunk bed story.
And I didn't go away because after my husband passed away, like they assigned me to a caseworker, and the caseworker comes and monitors everything, right? And I'm like, okay, I already have a caseworker. If they think that I'm doing something bad to one, I have 3 other ones that depend on me, and I don't want them taken away from me.
Bianella was only 11 years old when she became pregnant with Christian. According to court documents, her mother allegedly struggled with substance use. After Christian was born, the 3 reportedly moved in and out of
Wait, she said she was 11 when she was pregnant? Oh, that's her little brother. That ain't her son? The hell?
strangers' homes and hotels before settling in a trailer with no electricity or running water. When Christian was just 2, authorities found him wandering naked through a parking lot in the early hours of the morning while his grandmother was supposedly in charge of him. She was charged with child neglect after they found her in a nearby hotel room, allegedly intoxicated. Inside, investigators found cocaine and Christian's baby bottle, which was infested with worms. Bianella and Christian then entered foster care together when she was only 15 years old, and where Christian was allegedly assaulted by 2 boys. Eventually at 18, Bianella married Luis Galarraga Blanco, and together they had 3 children, including David. She'd recently lost her husband, but the police had yet to uncover the sinister circumstances surrounding his untimely death. These family dynamics aside, the present situation was dire. David's life was hanging by a thread, and his mother had chosen to wait rather than seek help for him. Police continue to turn up the heat on Bianella, hopeful that she might slip up.
So when you got home, you saw knocked out, as you said, right? Knocked out in the bed. On the bottom bunk?
On the bottom bed.
Did you see anything knocked over in the room or any blood anywhere?
I saw a little bit of blood on the floor.
Okay. Where at on the floor?
Let's say like the stairs were here, and the blood was like on
Okay.
there.
So kind of in front of the stairs. Okay. Did that worry
It
you?
was it did worry me, but it worried me more the fact that they're gonna think that I did it.
So you got on the computer? For what?
To check what causes unconsciousness and how long is somebody supposed to stay unconscious, and if they if they could just wake up from that.
Girl, are you serious?
I just don't understand. I understand you have
Right,
a problem
like,
with
what the
DCF. You're thinking that they're going to take your kids away, but I don't understand why you didn't call 911. Safety's first.
I know safety first, but I read online that unconsciousness happens when your brain shifts from position from a head injury.
Given her 2 recent encounters with Florida's Department of Children and Families, also known as DCF, it was evident that Bianella was already walking on thin ice. Yet the choice to endanger her child's life to avoid another intervention was just plain shocking.
Yeah,
Was
that's
this
what I'm
truly
saying.
the only reason, or was there something else hidden beneath all these excuses?
And I was like, okay, it's going to ship back to its right place. And
But most people wouldn't even think about going online. They would think about, oh my God, I got to call 911. And then, 911's going to kind of direct you what to do on the phone until rescue gets there.
I came up here with nothing. I rented an apartment and, I have a roof over their head and I feed them and I take care of them. Very good. Better than if I was with my ex-husband.
Well, let's talk about very good.
When David
Yeah, I'm like, girl, nah, she hiding something. That don't make no sense. If your child, you come home, they're unconscious. Like, the first thing you think is like, oh my God, what's going on with my baby? Like, you know what I mean? Call 911. Hold on. You know what I mean? But in the beginning, if y'all missed it, they said that her response when she finally took him to the hospital, she said that he's been through worse. Like they were shocked at her responses when they were talking to her. So I'm like, oh Lord. Then she had a kid really young, y'all. Oh Lord. Let me see.
David arrived at the hospital, a head injury wasn't his only injury. His left leg was also set in a blue cast that extended from his hip all the way down to his foot.
In January, broken leg, right? And how did that happen?
According to a January DCF report, Bianella explained she was inside her apartment when Christian came bursting through the front door, holding David in his arms. She said the boys had just been playing together at the apartment playground, right outside her front door.
Oh, I wasn't there. I was inside the house.
Who was there?
All the children. Everybody else was there.
Did they play unsupervised?
Well, I open the window and I look at them.
But you're not watching them.
But I'm not out there.
So you're not watching them. You just have the window open. So if someone
But I do
screams, you
watch
can hear
them,
them.
yeah.
The whole time?
Yeah.
So then if you watch them the whole time, you would see what happened.
Well, I wasn't with my eyes on them the whole time, but
That's what I'm saying. You don't watch them the whole time.
Bianella had said that David
She trying so hard to not sound like a neglectful parent, but then 12 too. I don't know. I mean, my parents didn't watch me at the park all the time at all. You know what I mean? But granted, I had my older sister, but she's only 5 years older than me. So let's see. That would have been 10, 11 years old. That's common, but yeah. I mean, I see what the cops saying, but it is common for you and your siblings to go to the park by yourself without your parents around. You know what I mean? Depending on the age, I don't think they ever. I don't know. I think that's pretty common, y'all.
David broke his leg when he accidentally fell from
All
the
the
monkey
time
bars. But there was one small problem with her story. The apartment playground had no monkey bars. When police go through the DCF reports, they also find several other inconsistencies. First, Bianella tells investigators the story about David's fall from the monkey bars. Then, perhaps to avoid being caught in a lie, she recalled the incident as a fall from the jungle gym. Bianella's sister later told police another story. This one was that 2-year-old David was jumping from swing to swing when he fell and broke his leg. In any case, things aren't looking good for Bianella, and it only got worse when Christian revealed an entirely different version of events.
You said before, in January, he got hurt, right? Mm-hmm. And he had broken his leg, little David. Mm-hmm. And how did he break his leg in January?
By yoga.
Yoga?
Mm-hmm.
And what room were you guys in?
In our room.
Were y'all watching that on TV or something?
No.
Where'd you see that at?
In a book.
And where?
In a book.
In a book. You still have that book?
No.
Who else was in the room when that happened?
Me and him.
Just y'all two?
Mm-hmm.
Where was your mom at?
I think she was taking my brother to school.
Not only does Christian's story not align with his mother's, but once again, Bianella was nowhere to be found when the injury took place.
And did someone from Department of Children and Families contact you?
To my mom?
Yeah.
And us? Uh-huh.
Yeah. And what did you tell them what happened?
That he fell off the monkey bars.
Christian has once again allegedly lied for his mother. Now the detective has no choice but to confront Bianella.
I'm sorry, but the 12-year-old that we are looking at right now, he look a little off, y'all. He look a little off. He ain't, you know what I mean? Like, he's fidgety. You can tell he's nervous, but it's just something about he look a little off. Like, he a little not slow, but just glib. You know what I mean? He has no, I don't know. It's hard to explain. Like he's emotionless, kind of. He looks nervous, but like not. I'm not explaining, but he just look a little off, y'all. To me.
About the playground stories and how David actually broke his leg.
But that's not really what happened, is it?
What do you mean?
I'm asking you. I need you to be honest. Because you're only going to hurt yourself in the long run. Okay, that's not what happened, is it? Just like you weren't home today when it happened. That's not what happened, is it?
It was my son.
Mm-hmm. And what did he do?
He said he was wrestling.
In a shocking
2 years
twist,
old, though.
Bianella now appeared to be blaming Christian for David's grievous injuries. She then explained that initially she wasn't convinced David's leg injury was serious, and at first the detectives let her play that story out, but they know something about the timeline of this injury that Bianella hasn't mentioned yet.
And then I heard, like, when people break bones, they can't stand the pain. They're just screaming and crying from the pain, even when you touch it. So I didn't think that by him being 12, he would be capable of breaking anything because he's a kid.
I mean,
What the fuck? The contrast difference between the 12-year-old and the 2-year-old. Are you serious? I know you ain't slow. They wrestling, honey. They getting all types of rough. 12 and 2, girl. 12 and 2. And then they said when they walked into the room on the crime where he became unconscious, he had vomit on the floor. You know what I mean? I don't know. But I'm saying him being that rough on the 2-year-old, you didn't think that was weird? You know what I mean?
Anybody can be capable when they're 11, 12 years old. Why did you...
But then I was scared that they were going to take him away. I mean, he's still my son, and even though he did that, I thought that by me talking to him and me being on top of him and just, me making him realize what he had done. And I took him to the hospital with me. He was in the hospital with me the whole time watching, the pain that they were going through.
This is what I don't understand about that, though. I understand as a mom, you don't want your son to get in trouble for something that he probably didn't mean to do. Right? Am I right? Okay. I can understand that. I mean, I got 3 kids, but this is what I don't understand about that. You wait 2 days.
2 days?
I didn't think he was capable of breaking anything. I thought it was just swollen.
Oh, the kid was crying.
Police look to Christian to help them fill in the blanks.
What the hell?
What he shared this time changes the trajectory of
2
the case
days?
yet again.
He was sitting like this, and then how did you do his legs so we can understand what happened?
Like this.
Oh my
Then what else did you
God.
do with his little legs?
Oh my
Like
God.
this. And that's it.
So you weren't trying to hurt him.
No.
It was an accident?
But I didn't know his bone was gonna break.
Yeah, I
Because I
understand.
was doing 2.
You're doing
But my
it too.
bone didn't break.
Can you do that? Can you do that? That's what you were trying to do?
Mm-hmm.
Can you do it?
No.
So show me again what you do.
Like this.
Oh my God.
Okay. Did you hear a snap or something?
Why, what do you mean, like a snap?
Yeah, when he broke his leg. Did you hear it snap?
Like a crack?
Yeah.
Did you hear it pop?
Well, sort of.
Oh my God.
He started crying and then I stopped.
So how long was it before your mom got home? Do you remember?
A couple, minutes.
As it turns out, David had a remarkably severe injury. One
Oh,
doctor
my
who cared for the
Lord.
2-year-old said his double fracture was the worst broken bone he'd seen on a toddler.
How long did he cry from her? Long time?
Mm-hmm.
That probably hurt him really bad, huh?
Little did the detectives know, something far worse is right
Oh
around
my
the corner.
God.
So your son did that in January. You lied. You told him to tell a lie to DCF, didn't you?
Yeah.
So you told him to lie. You lied. You lied to us.
Yeah, she going
You
to
lied to
jail.
DCF. I'm just trying to, and I understand you. I understand why you lied in the beginning because you don't want your son to get in trouble for something he didn't mean to do. I guess, correct? But then you told him to lie, and then you lied, and just got all out of hand. And don't you think it'd just been easier just to tell DCF my son did it? It was an accident.
because it wasn't easy for me to tell DCF and look where I am now. It's not easy.
Based on conversations with hospital staff, police are extremely skeptical that the first story they are told about David's head injury is the truth. Detectives circled back to the events leading up to the injury as they continued to question Bianella. Once again, her story wavered. But this time the details she changed to leave her toddler's life hanging in the balance. Earlier, she told police she took David to the hospital 40 minutes after making it back home. From there, her estimation of the time it took slowly expands.
And you waited for how long? 40 minutes, you said? You sure it was only 40 minutes?
About an hour, but it was about
Oh my
that time.
Lord.
Okay, because, I mean, what time did they get the call? Okay.
Next, she says it's 1 hour, and then it's closer to 2.
What?
It was also eventually revealed that while David was unconscious and fighting for his life, instead of calling 911, Bianella told authorities she called a pediatrician once, but gave up when she was put on hold. Her interrogation ended soon after, but the most damning of evidence was yet to be revealed. Christian was seemingly honest about the events behind David's broken leg, so detectives are hopeful he'll be forthcoming a second time.
He killed his brother, y'all. That little boy killed his brother.
It's okay. You're almost there. Tell me what happened.
By now, it's the early morning hours of March 15th. The police were called out on the evening of March 14th, and Christian's been up the entire night talking to the detective. His exhaustion is evident.
Yeah, he
It's
said
not
stories
feeling
don't
too good,
match.
right?
Somebody lying. Hell yeah, somebody is
Okay.
lying. I feel like the mom, like they said, she is trying to cut. First of all, she ain't even thinking about the kids. She's thinking about herself, okay? She's thinking about covering up herself. She's just not fit to be a mom by herself. No, she needs some help, man. A single mother, y'all. Some things like, I witnessed as my mom raised us, man. We was told, hey, as a little kid, I don't condone y'all, and y'all can judge however you want to, but I remember my mom, she had us stay in the house by ourselves. We was told, don't open the door for nobody, okay? I don't give a fuck who they are. Do not open the door for nobody. Nobody, not even our dad. That nigga was in and out of jail, but still, the point was to don't open the door for nobody. She would leave us in the house when I was like, 6, 7 years old? Just me and my younger sister. Not too long, just probably like maybe an hour or two. Not too long, no, if I can remember correctly. But nothing like no damn days in or all day, all night. Never no shit like that, y'all. But so it was normal for for me growing up like that. I'm just saying, But if there was something that ever went down, best believe my mom would call the police, okay? Hey, if I got to look like the bad parent, that's all right, just as long as my baby is okay. You get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I just feel like in this scenario, I think the mom was just too concerned about, the record she already had as being a neglectful parent. You get what I'm saying? But she failed to realize, girl, you about to lose your damn son. We still don't even know if the baby is dead or the toddler is dead. We don't know. We just know that he suffered some serious injuries. But yeah, that's what I think.
He deserves for you to tell us the truth. You just have to be honest. Everything's gonna be okay. You don't have to be scared. The door's open and we're just sitting here, just me and you.
He ready to go home, or he think he is.
You don't have to be scared. There's nothing to be scared of. I want to be able to tell everybody that you tell the truth about things. It's okay. I'm not angry with you or mad at you or anything like that. We just need to know the truth.
At this point, the detectives are well aware that Christian comes from a background of violence. In fact, just 3 months before David's leg injury, Christian endured a hellish ordeal involving alleged aggression and violence at the hand of his late stepfather, Luis Galarraga Blanco. According to court documents, in October of 2010, Christian's mother was called to his middle school when staff noticed his face was red and swollen. By the time she arrived, police and DCF investigators were questioning him. He alleged his stepfather punched him in the face. His injuries were so severe that he needed surgery to repair a torn
What?
retina. As an ambulance whisked Christian away, a stunned Bianella reportedly called her husband for answers. Luis then took his own life in front of their 3 kids. Allegedly, when he discovered...
Whoa. They unpacking too much, too fast. Hold on, wait a minute. First of all, the 12-year-old was a victim of abuse, first of all. Okay, got punched in the face so hard that they had to do surgery in the eye. Oh my God, piece of shit. What the hell? Not only that wasn't even the daddy, y'all. Even if it was the dad, you know what I'm saying? It's still bad. But he was a stepdad, girl. What the fuck? Then not only that, I guess the actual father took his own life in front of all 3 kids. Oh yeah, they're traumatized. Jesus Christ. So okay. So all the 12-year-olds, I don't even know his name, but all his actions afterwards have been trauma responses. Oh my Lord.
Police were on their way to
What a
arrest him
world.
for suspected violence
What a
against a
world.
child. Their daughter, no more than 4 years old at the time, answered the door when police knocked. David was also found in a nearby bedroom, reportedly shaking and covered in blood. Some of Christian's behavior when left alone displays the kind of violence he may have been subjected to.
So tell me what really happened tonight.
I put him to carry books.
You put him to carry books?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, what kind of books?
Like the books that we have on our bookshelves.
Are they big books or little books?
Like a bunch of skinny books.
So he was carrying them?
Mm-hmm.
Does he walk good that one cast?
I think he starts with one and normal works with the other.
Okay, so he had books in his arms?
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened?
And then they fell on him
They fell on him as he was carrying?
as he was carrying them.
Or they fell on him?
On his head. I don't know.
How did they fall instead of he was carrying them?
If he's carrying them.
Christian changed
At this point, man, I mean, he don't get it. He ain't processing the fact that, hey, man, you know what I mean? What you're doing is wrong. Well, maybe he's not processing the fact that what he's doing to his brother is torture. You get what I'm saying? It seems like I said, it's a trauma response. He's trying to, I don't know. I can't even make sense of it, y'all. I'm just trying to think of, I guess, him trying to figure out what's right and what's wrong. A sense of order in the house since the mom is gone. You get what I'm saying? Since he's the oldest, maybe he's thinking, I have to watch my siblings. Let me make them scared of me by doing things to them so that they don't try me. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know, y'all. I can't make sense of it. I'm just trying to find something, but that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking he's trying to find a sense of order. You know what I mean? Since the parents, there's nobody around, he has to always watch his siblings. You get what I'm saying? So maybe he's thinking, if I put fear in them, they're going to listen to me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I hope y'all follow me, but that's what I think he's thinking, you know, or was thinking. I don't know. Let's see.
the story yet again, but detectives still haven't uncovered the horrific truth.
Like this, he was carrying them. Because he doesn't know how to carry away.
Okay. So then what else happened?
And then they fell on him, and then he fell.
Okay. What else happened tonight? Because remember we said, so he had his arms up like this with the books?
Mm-hmm.
And then the books fell?
Mm-hmm.
And what did you see the books fall on?
On his face and part of his head.
Okay. Well, this side of his head is really injured up with a lot of bruising and swelling.
Mm-hmm.
So, and his nose is really swelled up. So, it had something else happened tonight besides just books falling. So tell me about what else happened at college.
After that happened, I wasn't with him anymore.
Okay. So
He was quick to say that.
he never fell off the bunk bed?
Mm-hmm.
No. Okay. So, he never hit his head on the bed?
No.
So, did you do anything for him to make him hit his head?
What do you mean? Like, I pushed
Did you
him
do
Yeah.
something?
Did you push him tonight?
to the bed?
No. Did you do anything for his head to hit anything tonight?
Well, we were just carrying books. And then it fell on him.
Right. And what else happened?
And then I took all the books away from him, and then he was sleeping.
Well, he didn't get those head injuries just from books. That's not the truth, Christian, is it? It's okay. I just
up,
need to know the
Rihanna?
truth. You know, I know it's hard to tell the truth because you know, I know you said earlier it's hard to tell the truth. Is that what your mom's going to tell me? That's not what your mom's going to tell me, is it? Okay. He's got really bad head injury. So, if you could tell me how he got that, it would be really helpful for him. And for us. And then the truth will be known, and you don't have to worry about hiding that inside anymore.
Nah, you tell him the truth and your ass going to jail or juvenile, what they say, juvenile detention.
What are you scared of?
She can't say that, y'all. I
scared
know.
of telling
I know.
me. I know. I can see it. Did your mom do something to David?
Yeah.
When Christian doesn't budge on his story, the detective tried a different approach, and the results are more shocking than she could have anticipated.
Did you push him down?
No.
What did you hit him with? Did you hit him with something on his head?
No.
So what happened? What happened to the side of his head?
I pushed him against a bookshelf.
Why'd you push him? Are you angry about something?
Yes.
What were you angry about?
There we go.
Oh, my stepdad did to me.
Your stepdad
There we
did to
go.
you? Is that what you said? Why were you angry about that tonight?
Because I was thinking about it.
How many times did you push him into the shelf?
Twice.
How did you want to like say this is the shelf? Can you show me with the doll how you pushed him into the shelf?
By his head.
So show me with the doll.
You
how
shut you
I
bashed his
pushed
head.
it. And,
Oh, okay. So you pushed him with your hand
mm-hmm.
into the shelf. Is that all that happened tonight?
Mm-hmm.
Though the investigator is saying tonight, they would soon discover that this wasn't quite accurate. David wasn't injured in the evening, as they previously thought. He was actually injured hours earlier, sometime in the morning.
Oh my Lord.
So how did all the blood get everywhere in the room?
Because when I was dragging him to his bed,
So you dragged him to the bed?
well, I actually carried him
Okay. To what bed?
to my brother's bed.
The bottom bunk?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you carried him to the bottom bunk, and where was he bleeding from?
From his nose.
Anywhere else?
And like his mouth.
His mouth was bleeding?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Did you call your mom as soon as it happened? Or did you just
Now
wait for her to
that
come?
as soon as it happened, I realized what I'd done.
When Bianella returned home that morning, she found David bleeding from both nostrils. After she cleaned his face, she loaded her children into the car. David remained unconscious as she dropped the others off at school. Instead of heading to the hospital, she
Are
then
you
returned
fucking
to her.
serious? Wait a minute. Hold on. Oh Lord, y'all. This lady here. I just, you know what I mean? My heart just goes out to families in need of someone who has sense. You know what I mean? Oh my Lord. Not to mention, y'all, be careful who the fuck you bring around your damn kids, let alone dealing with them your damn self, both male and female, whoever you choose to deal with, whatever you into, please don't be stupid to bring mugs around your kids who you know is dangerous. Okay. And the mugs I'm talking about be the ones with the biggest smiles on their face. Okay. Man, I told y'all. I said maybe he's he's thinking since that happened to him with the dude that his mom was dealing with, since she dealing with him, he thinking that's okay, right? That for the dude to punch him in the face so hard to where he had to get surgery, abusing him anyway, like verbally, physically, emotionally, all that is not okay. It's not okay. It's not okay. I don't give a fuck how lonely you are. Please, man, it is not worth the safety of yourself, let alone your children.
Apartment where David lay unresponsive for the entire day. But this was just the beginning of David's torment. From here,
let me say that again. It is not worth the compromising of your safety for yourself and your children. There we go.
here, the story takes an even more disturbing turn.
And so you picked him up?
I carried him and I put him in the bed.
How'd you carry him? Did you carry him like this? Or how'd you
Yeah, like normal. Like this.
you carried him over your shoulder?
Mm-hmm.
You'd probably have blood on your shirt if that was that shirt, huh? Because he was bleeding out of his nose? And you carried him over your shoulder, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it wasn't that shirt, was it?
I'm not sure how I carried him. But I know I carried him by my shoulder or like in front of me.
Okay. So you just carried him right away to the bed?
Mm-hmm.
Is that what you did?
Like fast. Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then after you got him on the bed, what did you do?
I thought about what I did.
After dropping the children at school and returning home, and while David was grievously injured and clinging to life, Bianella casually surfed the internet. At 10:54 a.m., she searched the phrase, "when someone gets knocked out," followed by "how to wake someone from a concussion." By 2:15 p.m., she was looking up "when you're unconscious for hours." In between searches, she added money to her phone plan, searched for screensavers, logged onto YouTube, and downloaded music. Allegedly, she
What?
even made time to look up celebrity gossip.
Oh my God.
Nobody else touched him.
her ass. She don't. Are you serious? He's 2, y'all. No matter what the age is, but he is 2. He is 2. He is 2. He is 2. Girl, what the hell? Your ass don't need it. You don't need no kids, bruh. At all. They should have took her rights away from after the first fucking injury. Let's keep it real. Okay? Let's keep it real. Oh my gosh. The crazy thing about this, y'all, while the kids are suffering, and yes, you know what I mean, they need help. The mom, she need help too. She's needing to process all this too. She lost her baby dad, the father of her children, who took his own life in front of all of them. That's God. I'm just saying, that is insane. You know what I mean? She's also going through, she's also having her own trauma responses too, neglecting. She's thinking about herself, how she can, you know what I mean? I guess overcome, or trying to figure out ways to keep herself sane. But in the process, she's neglecting her children. You know what I mean? They all need some fucking help. Oh my Lord. Oh, and one thing's for damn sure, honey. Oh yeah, she lost her parental rights. That's for sure. She needs some help. She don't need to be a parent. She need to work on herself. She need to work on herself for sure. They need therapy, okay? Emotional therapy, okay? Mental therapy, physical, all that. They need it all for real. Cause that ain't it. Not her sitting there surfing YouTube. You know what I mean? What she said? They said she went shopping, paid her phone bill. I'm thinking, okay, maybe she needed to pay her phone because it cut off or something. I'm gonna excuse that a little bit, but you surfed YouTube. You know what I mean? For her own entertainment, girl, while your son is unconscious. Oh Lord, y'all, I can't.
I hurt him. It was just you. Okay. Do you feel better about telling me what happened?
No.
You don't feel better? Was that the truth, what you told me this time? Yeah. What do you think your mom's gonna say? She's just gonna be upset for everybody, huh? She'll be upset for you too.
And I can't even be upset with him. He don't know what to do. The father ain't no father figure. There was no father, no positive father figure in his life. Okay. You know what I mean? The mom, she don't interact with him. He seems really depressed. You know what I mean? His body language just, besides all that, he just seems depressed. You know, repressed and depressed. Oh, Lord.
The investigator asked Christian one last time if he alone hurt David, perhaps in an attempt to resolve any lingering suspicions she may have.
What's up, MB Star?
Rightly so. Up until now, Bianella hasn't had the greatest track record for honesty, but the detective would soon find the most disturbing details of David's story had yet to be revealed.
Did you know what you did was wrong?
Mm-hmm.
How did you,
I felt bad because then I realized what I actually done. Because I wasn't really thinking about what I was doing when I pushed him. I was just thinking about my stepdad.
Mm.
And then when you realized what you'd done and you said you felt bad, what did you feel bad about? Because
About what I did and what was going to happen later.
to him or to you?
To him. I wasn't worried about me.
You were at some point, though, 'cause that's why you lied, right?
Right, exactly.
Well, I was a little worried.
Did your mom tell you to say anything different when?
I like to, but she didn't know it was me that did it.
Right.
While there's at least one documented case of such violence that Bianella agrees to, other sources suggest that Christian may have endured his stepfather's alleged violence for as long as 5 years.
Yeah, I'm gonna say you got comfortable with him.
Why'd you push him twice? Why'd you push him 2 times?
I don't know. I don't know. I don't even know why I pushed him from the start.
Authorities are left to confront Bianella with the awful truth.
This wasn't an accident.
I just want to know, is the boy okay? They probably mentioned it before, but y'all missed that. I need to know, is this 2-year-old, is he alive still? Did he pass? Like, you know what I mean? I want to know. That's all I care about at this moment.
Christian did it.
What do you? How did he do it?
He got mad at her and he took her by the head and smacked into twice into the
You
bookshelf.
see why you need to watch them?
He cried.
Yeah,
First time. And then you pushed him again.
I didn't stop crying.
And he said the first time he hit it, he was crying, and the second time he did it, out and unconscious. And that's when he carried her to the bed, and that's when he knew that he did something wrong.
And you know what? Let me mention this too. Like, just from the mother's, looking at it from the mother's point of view, she's a single mother, right? She has to work to keep the lights on, pay the bills, you know what I mean? And take care of the kids. But she doesn't even, she's not thinking, oh man, that might have really, what my kids might have witnessed, that might have, in the long run, oh, Lordy Law. Sorry, y'all. How much, she's not thinking about how much it might have affected them, you know what I mean, in the long run. So, you know what I mean? She's so busy trying to pay the bills, trying to keep things afloat. She's not thinking about that. So, but, she's so focused on how she looks as a mom to the police and stuff. I kind of understand that. But then again, some things is like, okay, what? Like, again, like I said, surfing YouTube while your son is unconscious, while, you know what I mean? You could have just sent him to the hospital, called 911, You're trying to conjure up a story you're going to tell these people just for the sake of saving your name. You know what I mean? Because she got in trouble before. Yeah. This is crazy.
Really bad. And he said he lied to you about it. So I know you didn't know. I know you didn't know.
Anything else you want to tell me about tonight? Or is that all I need to tell the doctors?
If he hasn't woken up,
He's still sleeping.
Okay.
His brain started swelling.
Like bigger or smaller?
Bigger.
Bigger. So it touches his brain.
Yes. I guess when his head hit the shell, it caused some swelling, I think.
Without knowing it, Christian makes an important revelation about his ability to comprehend what's happening. The average 12-year-old would likely understand the concept of swelling,
Yeah.
but Christian asked the detective to explain what it means. This request is a potential red flag for Christian being cognitively behind his peers.
And the doctor saying if he was gonna make it.
They said that they're hoping that he's gonna wake up.
And if he doesn't wake up, that means that he hasn't made. He didn't make it.
Yeah, if he doesn't wake up, that means he doesn't make it.
But as soon as the detective leaves Christian alone, he says something horrid.
David has the pressure. Twice. He got knocked out.
He said he just got mad tonight and he snapped. And now the unthinkable is the outcome of the situation. But I didn't tell him what the doctors told you.
According to hospital staff and police reports, David was only alive because he was on life support requiring a ventilator to breathe. His injuries were both extensive and horrific. His neck rested inside a protective brace. His skull was fractured, and his nose was broken and bloody. His right forearm was injured and possibly fractured. David had swelling and redness in both eyes, with a bruise under his left eye. He had a contusion on his right hip, a hematoma above his right ear, and a bruise on the right side of his forehead. Hopeful that they may squeeze out any more lingering details, detectives encouraged Bianella to talk with Christian. At first, she refused, but they eventually convinced her to see him.
Christian. Hey, buddy. I know you're tired, sweetie. You alright? Your mama wants to talk to you. You okay? A little wobbly? I know it's late, baby. If you could talk English, it'd be better. Okay.
What did you do? Tell me what you did. What did you do? Tell me what happened.
With the show.
Didn't you think that was gonna hurt? Why would you do something like that? Please, Papa, God.
After Bianella sent her son away, police find one final bombshell to unearth. Bianella's search records show that finally at 3:07 p.m., hours after the head injury, she looked up the hospital where she would later bring David. After she picked her other 3 children up from school, presumably with David in tow, she returned to her apartment once again. David didn't arrive at the hospital until 5:30 p.m., a full 8 hours after his devastating injury. To make matters worse, police were unable to confirm that she was ever at a Wachovia ATM that morning during the incident. Reports indicate no record of any account activity. Overwhelmed by the events of the night, his mother's reaction, and perhaps after fully realizing the consequences of his actions, Christian finally begins to crack.
What the hell? He got some more to say? Oh my God, y'all. Wait a minute. Let me back it on up, y'all. 8 hours unconscious before she took him to the hospital. Y'all, I was trying to give her the benefit of the doubt. She's a horrible mom. I'm sorry. Her timing is the way she assess things and try to process it. You know what I mean? Bitch, your son needed help. Take him to the hospital. Yeah. She needs to lose her rights as a parent. She needs to lose her rights as a parent. Okay. 8 hours, girl. You crazy? What the fuck? Let me see what else he got to say. Christian Fernandez.
On March 16th, 2011, 2 days after his injuries were sustained, doctors made the difficult decision to remove David from life support.
No.
His injuries were far too severe for him to ever recover.
I'm so
After
sorry,
conducting
baby.
an autopsy, it was ruled his death was a homicide caused by blunt force trauma to the head. Even more devastating is the fact that if Bianella sought medical attention for David at the time of the incident,
you idiot!
he might still be alive today.
Ooh,
Christian
that
was
pisses
arrested
me off,
immediately
y'all. I was so scared to hear that. I was so scared to hear that. I thought, you know what I mean, I was trying to be hopeful. You know what I mean? Hoping for a miracle, y'all, for this little boy. She waited until I heard them say she waited 8 freaking hours. Are you fucking serious? 8 hours? You might as well put him DOA, okay?
After his questioning,
You killed your little brother. Damn.
Time to go, buddy.
I don't like this.
So I gotta put these on you. Come on, stand up, buddy. Stand
Damn.
up for me. Put your hand back behind your back. Turn around that way. There you go. There you go.
Damn. This happened in 2011, so this was what, 14 years ago?
Come on up. Let's go.
He was 12. So he's 26.
in Florida, minors are generally handled in the juvenile system.
Wait, did I do that
However,
right?
Florida does not have a minimum statutory age for filing charges against a child of any age for a capital offense, meaning those punishable by death or life in prison. Due to this, though Christian was only 12 at the time of the crime, he was charged as an adult, becoming the youngest person in Duval County, Florida to be indicted for first-degree murder.
Oh, my
Bianella's
God.
arrest followed just 2 weeks later. She pleaded guilty to aggravated manslaughter and was sentenced to 10 years in prison. The judge credited her with the 2 years, 4 months she already served in jail
Oh,
and
Sammy.
suspended the rest of the sentence to probation. She was also ordered to spend 90 days in the Hubbard House domestic violence shelter and then 2 years at a halfway house. Christian's case received a lot of
Dang, he
public
looked just like
attention,
his mom.
including letters to the judge supporting him. One letter requested that he be tried as a juvenile and included a petition with almost 9,000 signatures from across the world. Eventually, Christian received a plea deal for the lesser charges of aggravated battery and manslaughter. He served 7 years total in a juvenile detention facility and was released on his 19th birthday in 2018. His probation was officially terminated in May of 2023. Following his release, and according to his Instagram, Christian now works at a barber shop.
Wow. Hold on, y'all. Okay. How long was that? That was what, 41 minutes? That was kind of long. Would you say the dad killed himself and she tried to save herself? Oh, what's up, Pierre? I didn't even see you come in. Then they heard a baby. Not they, shoot. His older brother was sitting there doing a rendition of what his stepdad was doing to him and performed it on his little brother. And so much so, knocked him unconscious. And because of the mom sitting there waiting so long to take him to the doctor, is she crying? Lord help me. They weren't able to sustain the injuries. He became a vegetable and they decided to take him off life support. So yeah, all right, y'all. I'm about to get off of this one. I'm about to start my gaming. Try to figure out what is going on with this girl. Cause Lord knows she likes to holler to the moon when she don't get her way. But anyway, y'all didn't need to know that. But now you know. Anyway, all right, y'all. Love y'all to the moon and back. If you want to join me when I play the games, you know what to do. All right. Peace, love, and hair grease. Peace.